Okay. Okay. I stand corrected. I want to say going from this day going forward, I'm going to listen to the love things when y'all suggest different shows that I need to be watching. I'm also saying that I stand corrected to my good sister Simone over there in Detroit. Girl, you told me, and I watched one show, and I didn't want to give it a second chance because it just did not move me. Now, what am I talking about? Because I know a couple of y'all by now like, what the fuck is she talking about? Girl, I'm talking about the 90-Day Fiance. Now, let me clarify. I don't know that the 90-Day Fiance is something I'm going to want to watch. But I can tell you one thing. The 90-Day Fiance, before the 90 days, oh, bitch, I'm all in for next season for this. I started this last weekend. I was flipping through channels and I ran up on it, right? So I was like, okay, let me see what these people talking about, which was the season finale for them. And girl, I was just outdone, so I had to come back down and through for the tell-all tonight. And when I tell you that's some shit I need to be on top of, I'ma ask the love things. Now I don't know, I'ma peep the 90-Day Fiance because I see it starts next week. But the 90-day before the 90 days, girl, y'all let me know when they come back on. Because, girl, I think I'm into that. When I tell you I was hollering, it only took one episode, which unfortunately was the season finale, and the tell-all tonight to let me know that there's some shit I need to be talking about, girl. Now, I'm new to it, okay? So we not going to go person by person. Well, I'm going to go person by person, but I don't know these hoes' names, so y'all going to have to help me out. Y'all going to know who I'm talking about. If you watch this shit, you know. Now, first and foremost, let me say that, I don't know. It's not my place to tell a motherfucker where to find love at, okay? You find it however you can get it, bitch. I ain't mad at you. Do you? Because I'm a damn sure do me, okay? I guess it's no different than the times that I've told y'all about me trying the online dating thing back in the back day. This is probably no different. But these people actually go to these other countries and try to see where they can, if they compatible with these people, and some of them get married. Now let's talk about first the daughter girl. I guess that was the stripper girl that liked it, the Middle Eastern guy. They wasn't even on the damn ending the tell all tonight because he was supposed to have put a letter in for her to be able to get, I guess, a visitor's visa. Well, he never did, and I kind of saw that coming because even from last week, girl, y'all religious beliefs don't they gonna clash because you a stripper and he ain't with that lifestyle. So I'm not surprised that happened. Not surprised at all. So they weren't on the show because the visit never happened and they broke up. Hell, she knew they broke up last week when she met up with her mama and had to, tell her mama, he didn't come through. And her mama wasn't surprised and neither was I. Was you? Okay. Then we move on to, let's talk about Angela and Michael. She with the Nigerian dude. Girl, I don't mean no harm when I say this, but we all know that due to the fact some have given a stigma to all, I would have been very guarded in giving a Nigerian my ATM card and my PIN number. Because what had happened was when she got back to the States after visiting with him, she found out that $900 was missing out of her bank account. She only had $100 to her name. And she called him going the hell off talking about how am I supposed to get gas and pay my bills. Now, sisters, good sister, Angela, girl, you kind of pissed me off on the tell-all, but we going to get to it. But I have to wonder, girl, what kind of sensibility were you exercising at age 52 when you took your ass to Nigeria to see this man and all you had in your banking account was $901? How the fuck, what the fuck did you, girl, and $900 pay your bills a month and buy you gas? Girl, what part of Georgia you stay in so I can move out there? Because if all you had was $901 upon re-entering the United States and getting on over there to Georgia, if that's all you needed in your bank account to make sure you could pay your damn bills and buy you gas, I need to move. I'm staying in the wrong motherfucking place. I've been staying in the South down here in Louisiana for the longest because not for nothing, the cost of living is cheaper here. But, girl, all you needed was $900. Girl, if $900 a month is all you need to be able to pay your bills and keep some gas in your car, I would say you balling, and bitch, I need to move over there where you at. You need to hit me up ASAP. But you get home and you call this man, like this man gonna tell you, yeah, I took your $900. Now you say you told him to take 3 out, and the bank told you that it was a situation where $300 was taken out on 3 separate occasions. Now, on the tell-all, she came back and said that it was a glitch with the bank and she got her money back. That's good. But, girl, that, I always believe that there's warning before destruction. And maybe he ain't for you, and later on you found that out because the guy said, basically telling his friends as he was preparing for you to come visit him in Nigeria that you're considered an elder and he respects you. And that pissed you off so bad that you threw your ring down and said y'all were done. Girl, you are his damn elder. What you wanted him to tell you? See, people be in these relationships and they want to hear what they want to hear. They want to hear what they want to hear so bad that they get mad when you tell them the actual truth. Truth is, you're 52 years old. I don't know how old he is, but clearly he's younger than you. And, ma'am, you are an elder. Now, that don't mean that he don't see it for you. But I would be weary of him because he seemed like he cared something about you, but you also, it seemed more like to me that you was his meal ticket. That's why he was sorry for upsetting you. He want to get to America. Now, girl, I'm going to tell you the truth. I hope you steadfast in what you said, that you are going to start you a new journey with your grandkids and let this just be a memory for you because I don't think Michael see it for you, girl. I mean, really, what y'all got in common? People need to think about that. What do y'all really have in common other than maybe some sex? And you probably more into his sex than he is into yours. And that's not me being funny. That's me being real. She got mad, child. She said she over and done. Now, she did leave out of the studios and they was able to get her to come on back. Then let's talk about this other dude. Now, I don't remember his name, y'all, but he gives me Wolfman Jack look. I mean, he looked like a lumberjack or some shit like that. He married old girl that got the little baby, Lucy or whatnot. Now, I'm understanding that they decided to go ahead and get married, but they still haven't been able to bring him to the United States because they don't have the finances to be able to afford the visa and things like that. And also, because of his past, he has a prior criminal record probably in his own country. It may disqualify him from being able to come over here. Girl, why would you put yourself in a situation like that? I understand, sometimes a man can make you just feel like you sitting on top of the damn world. But girl, come on. For real. And you got a baby. I be wondering what these women think what kind of representation do you think that you are showing for your daughter to where you hook up with this man that acts like he's somewhat of a maniac because you could tell he got a temp on him. I would be weary of that, but she married to him and she think that everything is going to be peaches and cream and they going to work together as a collective to try to get him over to the United States. Girl, on the finale, that man told you he had $50,000 in debt, student loans. He lived with his mama, and he quit his job so that he could kick it with you for the week that you were over in his country. Now, I have a problem with that, family. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. First of all, you only go to work from 8 to 10 hours at the most, okay? She could have kicked it at the house with the fam until his ass got off work. I don't think quitting your job was smart, especially when you already owe for student loans and your money is being garnished as it is. Now, you say that y'all make enough money to keep afloat around there, but that's your mama's house, so the room she rent out, why are you profiting from that? That's her Girl, I don't know how this gonna work out for you, mama, but I wish you and baby Lucy with her little cute fat self the very best. Now let's keep on moving. Let's move on over to the black dude with the Filipino girlfriend. I'm more or less like her brother. Like his brother. His brother wasn't, I don't remember their names, y'all gotta forgive me, okay? But y'all know who I'm talking about. If by the title, you gonna know if you know this show. So if you listening to this review, you are either interested, building your interest in becoming a viewer of this show, or else you are already a viewer, so you know who the fuck I'm talking about. So let's keep it rolling. Let's talk about Miss Filipino Fish, girl. I had a problem with Filipino fish. I'm going to tell you why. Because I know for a fact I got family members that went over there to fight in the war, namely my uncle. And when he left from over here, he came back with a little Filipino woman and a little Filipino baby that they had just had together. I'm not saying she don't love him, but I understand why his brother was telling him walk light, walk with caution, because you don't know what this girl could really be up to. I mean, you know that y'all trust level ain't all the way there when homeboy thought that you had possibly had an abortion because your period was late. Now, he thinking that the stuff you going to the little lady in the village, I guess the village mother or the village witch that help everybody get well, you went to her and got some remedies for the pain you were experiencing, and he over there on the internet not fully trusting you. So he's on the internet, and he finds out that, that's one of the ways women get rid of kids. So he thought you had an abortion, girl. He say that they working out some situations with her birth certificate and the spelling of her name, and then it's an all go for her to come to the United States. I don't know how to feel about them, but I wish them the best. I think he more in than she is, but we gonna see. Hopefully they'll do a episode where they go back and check into these people's lives and see if they were able to stay together or not. But that was something else, child. I said, I mean, I don't believe in just not going into something totally blind, but if you love a person to the point where you want to conjoin your life with theirs, then it has to be a level of trust there to where you don't automatically think the worst of her. And clearly, for a moment, he thought the worst of her. We're going to see how that's going to work out. Then we move on over to homeboy. I can't remember his name either, y'all, but he had a daughter that his daughter more mature than him because he going over there to Brazil looking for love, gets with this girl. I think it was Brazil. Somewhere like that. He went over there and got with the girl, but he really was still in love with another girl. Girl, it was confusing. He went over there looking for love. The first person he went to talk to, they had a night together and old girl blew him out, so he meets another girl. He falls in love with her and gets to proposing and promising her the whole world, but he's still married to his ex-wife back home in Columbus, Ohio. And now that he done came back home, his daughter had to tell him that, maybe you need to slow down and take your time and get over one situation before you try to open up the door to another one. And that led him to believe that him and his ex need to be back together. So now he done told old girl in the other country that it ain't nothing between them anymore. And he gonna try to work things out with his ex-wife. He gonna be on another dating site very soon because, for one, I couldn't deal with a man. Girl, while he was in your country, he wound up revealing to you several different things that you didn't know about him in the first place. Now, if he not upfront with you with the fact that he was still married and that he had recently got out of another relationship with another girl, what makes you think that you had a future with him? Now, she was kind of upset about the whole situation and said that she was disgusted. And I think you should have been because, okay? Then let's go over to, I know her name was Karina or something like that. She was over in Brazil. And I can't remember her man's name. I don't know if it was Scott or some shit like that. But anyway, he was over there with her. They had a baby. The baby was, she had a miscarriage. And now she's pregnant with his child yet again. Now, they married. He came home to the United States because he don't have a working visa in Brazil, and he needed to come over here. He had come home and do some work so he could build up money to go back so that they would be able to survive, okay? Now, first of all, that's too damn much. That's too much back and forth. We either going to stay in Brazil or we going to stay in the United States. But we ain't going to be fluctuating between the two, okay? Then you married to this girl. Your mama comes in on Skype and says that, one of the ways that she could possibly come to the United States is if they came on a sponsored visa, basically saying that if his mom and dad agree to sponsor her, she can come over here because they want to make sure that she makes, that somebody's here financially stable to help her take care of herself so that she won't wind up on the system and whatnot. Now, mama says she don't really know if daddy going to agree to this situation or not. And from what I understand, from what the mother was saying, her son ain't really got his shit together enough. Now, he say he make enough money to bring her over, but clearly you don't, not if you need your parents to also be a sponsor for her for the financial aspects of the visa. So I didn't understand that. Then he say he love her and she's pregnant with his child, but he also said he wanted a DNA test on this baby because he said he found some text messages and whatnots of her entertaining other men, and that when he was there in Brazil with her, she would go out and not return until the next day. Now, that's a messed up ass situation. Y'all don't need to be together because first of all, where's she gone all night long? And secondly, if you found these text messages that she's had with other men, and since y'all been married only 2 months, y'all done had tons of arguments, I don't think that you should have put yourself in that situation. Now, I don't know that Karina or Corinne or whatever her name is, I don't know that she up and up, but I know that it must have been really embarrassing for her, for him to get on national TV and basically say that he need a DNA because he don't know if her puss loose or not. But you ain't making her just look bad. You making yourself look stupid because why did you marry her? If she had loose puss after the marriage, she had loose puss before the marriage. And you was in her country. You know how things go. So what's the tea? Why would you put yourself in that position? And if you're not financially stable enough to bring this woman and this baby over to this country, then first of all, why did you make a baby with her? And secondly, why would you want to bring her over here if you can't provide for her? Because it didn't seem like the parents are going to even help you with this. They feel like you ain't right. Now, the sad part about it is that this is actually his baby, and the parents don't help her get the visa over to come to this country or sponsor her to come over, then it's going to be a child in Brazil that's walking around without a father, and she's going to have to figure it out. And I don't think they got the systems we have here in the United States to help people out now, even though it may seem like it's not a lot of help. Child or EBT card will save the day. Trust me, I know. Okay? So that's a messed up ass situation in itself. I don't know what to say about that. I just think all of these people need to learn how to have some self-love because that's what they lacking. But before we get up out of here, let's talk about the last person. That's that Darcy and that damn Jesse. When I tell you oil and water simply don't mix, Darcy is looking for something in a man that she just simply is not going to find. And that's love. You know why she's not going to find love in a man? Because she don't know how to love herself. She looked like she used to be fairly good looking back in her day. She did a little bit too much work on herself. But I don't care how much work she does on the outside, her aesthetics, her insides longs for something. And that's what that man was able to tell. You have a neediness in you that you really need to check into that and find out what's going on with you, mama, because, girl, all I saw was desperation. It looked like he wanted to work with you, but when he got there and saw how erratic you were and how much you try to be controlling, even though I think you both have control issues when it came to the relationship with one another, I don't know. Y'all didn't need to be together. I mean, and then it got violent because he said you threw a Louis Vuitton upside his head or something like that. Girl, you may have been another one that the guy used to get over here because he ain't got no interest in you. And I'm glad that it at least was able to end on a decent note to where they were able to hug each other and say they wish each other the best. But you could tell she still got feelings for this man because she wants him to be something for her that she gonna have to be for herself first. She gonna have to fall in love and have a relationship with her damn self first, and then she'll be able to open herself up to other people. But the worst thing that I found about her situation is she's got daughters sitting back watching how their mama acting, how their mama is lowering her self esteem. Well, she ain't got no damn self esteem, but she's lowering her respectability for herself down to damn near zero just to try to accommodate somebody that you just simply don't mix with. When your daughters, just like her daughters and the big dude from Columbus daughter had to tell them, heal yourself first. Maybe you need to heal from some things. Darcy needs to figure out what's wrong. First of all, the bitch alcoholic. I don't care what nobody say. And I only seen her 2 episodes. And I can tell that she's an alcoholic. She uses alcohol to try to drown out her emotions. And what happens is alcohol gives her this courage to be this a whole new bitch that is not very likable. No man is going to want to be with nothing like that. But it's sad that this is the representation that these women are providing for their children. Now, I'm not never saying that I want my children to ever look at me as a bitter bitch, a cold bitch, a bitch void of emotions or any of that. I don't want my kids to ever feel like none of that about me. But what I don't want them to see is me not loving me enough to realize when something is not right for me. You don't have to go across the water to find love. And if you do, something wrong. You know what I mean? But that show tripped me out, girl. I think I will review that next season because that really was interesting to me to see how these people reacted with one another. Now, I didn't like when the American people got together on the couch and old girl that's married to the lumberjack and Angela, the big girl that was with Michael, got into it. Angela a little too damn aggressive, and she mad. Bitch, you mad because you grew up with people telling you that you was big and maybe saying you wasn't the most prettiest thing in the world. And at 52 years old, if you ain't learned that who you are and to love yourself without all that damn aggression, you're going to forever find yourself in situations like this where you're dealing with a man like Michael. Because Michael didn't want you, girl. He never loved you, girl. He never loved you. But anyway, I saw that tonight and I felt like talking about it. Since I felt like talking tonight, I decided to come on down and through and get y'all thoughts and opinions on that. And let me know in the panic section if you would be interested in me reviewing this show when it comes back. This is the 90-Day Fiance before the 90 days. That's the show. I will peep out the 90-Day Fiance that's going to start next week. And if I feel like there's something I could talk about, I may actually pick that up as well. Let me know what you think down in the panic section. Would you like to talk about this every week with me? If you would, let me know down below. And that's about it. I will be back tomorrow on my review track again. We're going to try this shit again. I had to break away for a minute because I was still feeling under the weather, and then, in all honesty, I don't thrive well in a negative atmosphere, and YouTube has gotten very negative lately, so sometimes I have to break away from that. Now, I may show up on someone's channel or in their live or whatever, but I can't be directly involved. And it's like every time I come to YouTube and look to see what I want to watch, it's a whole bunch of negativity on my recommendations, and I just don't like that. Now, everybody got the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do you. But I just know who I am, and when it gets to be too much for me, I have to break away. Even though I have nothing to do with any of this shit. I ain't got no beef with no damn body, and I won't have any. I don't care who may try to start something with me. It's not going to work because Nyca don't do drama. I got enough damn problems, and this is my refuge. I come here to laugh and have a good time, not to be fussing and fighting and want to catch a fight on a bitch. I ain't got time for that shit. So it is what it is. For those of you who may not be aware, I did a live collaboration last night over on S_Hutchinson channel. We had a really good time. It was a positive live. We talked about many a topics dealing with, celebrities. We did a little sin icon conversations. We just had a good time over there, and hopefully every Saturday night we will alternate channels, and we'll bring a live to you guys every Saturday night that I can possibly do it. Y'all know I do work and I am in school, so there's a possibility some of them Saturdays I may not be able to be a part of the live, but each and every Saturday that I am available, we will either be broadcasting live from my channel or from hers, and we just gonna have a good time trying to, have some positive talk and some, shit, child. It's the end of the damn week. We want to have a good time. Sometimes people got enough strife in their everyday life. They don't need to click on the fucking YouTube, and that's the only thing going on. Now, I know negativity and, beefs and all that shit sell, and I ain't mad at you, bitch. I done made my money off of it, too. But when you grow and you learn better, you do better. It's just not my thing. I'm not knocking anybody who want to be a part of it. It's just not for Lady Nyca. I may watch some shit, but I'm involved in nothing. Okay? Let that be put out there right now, because I ain't with the bullshit. But, yeah, that's why I've been. Plus, like I told you, I was dealing with the rest of that strep throat situation. But all's well in Nycaville, and hopefully we'll get back on track tomorrow. I will see you guys for the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And if anything come up in between time, I'll come back down and holler at y'all asses about anything that may be coming on. A couple of y'all asked me about that Kanye West situation. I would like to send all of y'all who may want to hear someone's perspective on what happened that pretty much says how I feel as well over to Miss Honey's channel. I will link down in my description box and possibly the pinned comment her video she uploaded today. I think she said everything that I was feeling and then some. She said it very well. So in lieu of me getting on here trying to articulate how I felt about listening to what Kanye did this past week, I'm going to send you over there to my good sister, Miss Honey. Check the pinned comment or the description box for that. And get your life, okay? And you might find it, if you have not already subscribed to her channel, you might find that you like it over there. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, honey, and you can even let her know I sent you over if you want to. And also, I'm going to put down in the description box and possibly the pinned comment the live that we did the last night. I think it was like 2 or 3 hours, child. I talked a long time. But it was fun, spur of the moment type of situation. We had a really good time. Topics just easily flowed. And I was very open about, how I felt about having a daughter who is a member of the LGBT community. So you'll have all of that down in the description box or the pinned comment. But let me know what you think about the 90-Day Fiance before the 90 days. Let me know if y'all like this review. Now, if I do it, I'm going to know the motherfucker's name, okay? I'm going to let you know that. I don't know names tonight because I just met these people last week, okay? So I just wanted to talk about it, get y'all opinions about it, and if it's something that you all would like to, see from me, then let me know. I want to get back into doing my show reviews, because that's really what this is. I have an entertainment channel. All I do is show reviews, and I come in and I give you my thoughts and opinions on what's happening on the blogs. That's all I'm down here for. That's it. And maybe I'll do some reviews of products if someone reaches out to me and they talking like I need them to talk and I feel like I can do it, I'll do that. But other than that's what this is. This channel is a feel-good channel, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. That's it. That's all. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings, whether you give me good ones or not, child, I'm still going to get recognized on these YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panty section. Give me your thoughts down there. Even the trolls. Before I delete you, I'll read some of your shit. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Go ahead and hit your subscribe button, baby. I ain't always on Spreaker. I do get on camera, and we have a funky good time over here. So go on and become a love thing today for the free. Hit your notification bell button so that when I'm live or I'm dropping a video, you will be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation that always continues in the panic section of any video I upload. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the remainder of your Sunday night. Peace.